So our last tool in topic 10 is target costing. So why do we do this? Well, it's a six-step process to try to find a final target price that we're trying to get to. That way we know, or we can modify how we make a product or provide a service in order to get it to an ideal price that we want. So we can do this in several ways. We can develop our suppliers so they become more efficient and should bring down costs. Design change the materials, change the specifications, or we can do a cost trade-off. Maybe we need better materials, but we're going to modify the design. So we got a lot of possibilities here, but it's a six-step process. And the first step is to evaluate the product characteristics. We need to know where we're starting from first. And once we know where we're starting from first, we can move on to our next step here. Set a target sales price. So we need to ask three questions. So what do our competitors' offerings look like? Are they selling something similar? Or are we trying to get into a target range to be a competitor for them? Or are we trying to differentiate ourselves on some other category? So if your competitor is offering a highly desirable product, you might want to compete on the basis of price. So what do your customers expect? There's a lot of possibilities when you just do a Google search, right? You can find almost anything on Google. And if your customers expect a high quality product and they're looking at it and they're going to spend a large amount of money to them, they might start looking at reviews. Is it a good quality product? Does it meet their needs? What are other people saying about it? And how distinctive is your product? Is it something that you can differentiate yourself from your competitor? What makes your product so much better than theirs? So we can try to set an ideal price based on these three questions right here. So we need to calculate our target price, or target cost, I should say. So we have our target price, which we set. Then we take away the profit that we want to make, and then we have our target cost that we want to go for. So now we start looking into the numbers, because this is what, in purchasing, this is what we're concerned with. So we need to do a cost breakdown. So you can do a cost breakdown analysis that we covered. And once we do that, we identify all the components that is involved with this product. All the costs, such as products, or the processes, products, materials, the labor, all that. And then we can figure out what can we do. So have people go through and go back to the drawing board. So if we change the design, could we reduce the costs? If we made it smaller, does it make it cheaper to ship? If we change the materials, could we reduce the costs? If we change the specifications, can we reduce the costs? See the theme here, reducing costs? So if we work with our suppliers to help them become better, that could reduce costs, right? And then we have other trade-offs that we could do too. If we do direct to customer sales, or do we go through retailers? All these things play into what we might do when we go back to the drawing board on this product. So, and then finally, like I said, there was 6 steps, and that was number 5. We have to make a decision. So if we can make the decision or get down to that ideal total cost, then we can go for it, right? But if we can't, we need to either redesign the product or kill the idea. There's a lot of products that don't make it to market, right? So this might be one of them. Or you might have to go back to your step 1 and maybe reevaluate how it is. Or look at your competitors again and see, did we actually do that right the first time? So all these different things to do target costing. It's a simple process. You guys probably have done it. If you've done a fundraiser and you're selling baked goods, you probably looked at all the ingredients that went into making those baked goods so that a profit could be made at the end. So you were trying to shoot for a target price of, let's say, $1 a baked item. Well, of course, you don't want to be spending $1.50 per item, because then you're losing money, right? So you guys already do this. It's just putting it into practice in a larger scale. All right, so this was the last tool of topic 10, and I look forward to one more section of topic 10, and then that'll be it.